Go back to Europe.
Is that where I come from?
Go back to Europe.
That talking point doesn't work because I'm from Yemen. Half of Israel is not from Europe, but that doesn't suit your narrative. The fact that we were chased out of Arab countries doesn't suit your narrative.
You're half the man I am. You're
I
not
know.
even half.
I'm a quarter.
Both of you. Both of you will never have the heart I have.
We're nothing.
Okay?
Now that we've gotten that out of the way and we can have a normal conversation, yes, I'm really scared of you. You have a big, scary body.
Now that a real man is in both of
You're
your
a real
faces,
man.
you can't do anything.
You got to get off the gear, though.
Oh, okay. That's what it's about. That's
Are you on the gear?
Huh?
You're on the gear. Like, you're going to deny that too. But, you know,
Does that intimidate you?
it scares me. That
I'm a real man facing you face to face.
I'm here.
In front of thousands of Israelis.
Because they'll never get
By
violent. They're
myself.
not like you guys.
By myself.
Because they're not like
Yeah, no. Are the
no,
cops
no.
there for their protection or mine?
The cops are here
I've been
because you
standing
guys
here.
are violent
I've been
thugs.
standing here.
I'm Yemini for Rebel News outside the Victorian Parliament here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm here today to cover the rally against rising anti-Semitism, but I'm here a bit early because the other side, the Jew haters, have promised to come to disrupt, to counter-protest this rally. Let's go find out why.
Yeah, why?
Why are they here?
Why are you? Yeah, that's interesting. Why here at this time?
I think we were invited
By who?
by you. It wasn't an open invite.
At
I spoke
1:30.
to Simon.
Yeah, you're
Where's
welcome
Simon?
to come.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
You're
chatted
not part
with.
of the, what was the thing
Protest
going on?
against
there was
the-
a counter-protest call to protest against the protest for anti-Semitism. Were you
No,
part
no,
of
no.
that?
So you're not here for the counter-protest, you're here to come 2 hours early to hear him speak, is that right? Is that what you want us to believe? With a Palestinian flag, 2 hours early, and there just happens to be a counter-protest to the anti-Semitism rally. That's your story. Can you guys be honest about anything? I'll take that as a no. Why does the flag have so many holes in it? Is that to match the history?
What do we think about me? Shit! What do we think of shit?
So as you can see, Antifa has shown up to counter-protest the rally of support against the rise of anti-Semitism. So get this straight, I know it's confusing. Antifa is rallying for anti-Semitism. I've warned you for years. That's where we've arrived.
Can't see it. Can you get your ladder out, lad?
Antifa around the world all the same. They've got masks. They've got a few chants. And I'm not going to move. Don't move.
Touch me, dickhead.
You start touching people, we're going to have trouble.
Don't move. Don't worry. Stay there. Stay behind him. Watch him. We're here. Don't let him. I'm not moving.
Near people, don't touch people.
So why are you wearing a mask? Covered their faces.
Keep it up!
Shit, dickhead.
You keep it up, we're going to have problems.
Dickhead.
What do you look like? Show me your face.
Why you covered your face? Why you got a covered?
Fucking you.
Why you got a covered face? Why you got a covered face?
Come without your second brother. Come without your flags.
What? Are you threatening me? Are you? You're standing for peace, but you're there. Maybe get them off the street. Look at them.
We just don't want you to get assaulted.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Look at them. Look at them. They got masks. That's why we have you here, and I'm grateful every time you're there. You jump in no matter what, who, when, why. I know I can do my job because I have you, and thankfully to the people at home at protectrv.com, that's where you can chip in for our security costs. Daniel is one of those security costs. Protectrv.com. I can't do it without you, and I certainly can't do it without you guys either. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look at that.
Harvey is a transfer.
Antifa of 2024. Look, there's Habib.
Harvey is a wife beater.
You've got Islamists. You've got Islamists with that. That's the state of the pro-Palestinian movement at the moment. Anti-Israel. It's an unholy alliance where they have one thing in common: the hate for Jews.
Harvey is a fascist.
I'm not sure exactly what goes through the head of these far leftists supporting these types of extremist groups. Maybe they think that if they appease them, they might be saved in the end. But you and I know exactly what would happen to them under the rule of such a fundamentalist theocratic type of governance, right? I don't think they'd be surviving too long. So the fact that they're protesting an event like this, which is literally standing against anti-Semitism, standing up for the Jews, not just in Melbourne, but around the world who have been unfairly targeted, I think it tells you something very deep-seated about their intentions, and they are indeed the ones filled with hatred, and we need to stand against them.
So Nick, how does it feel to finally be on the side of the port?
Oh, it's actually really nice. There's no worry or anxiety. They're just going to bash somebody. And seeing the port use the same tactics they've used to COVID protesters and using them the right way, like actually going after people that are aggressive, beautiful. Happy with that. Happy with the police doing what they're meant to do. I just don't like it when the police target people for political reasons.
As you can see, police now moving on Antifa and the Islamists who came here to stand for anti-Semitism against the Jewish community. And this is the kind of policing we support here in Victoria, taking out the thugs who have been terrorising our city for now 7 months.
Excuse me, hey! Put the flag back! Put the flag back!
No, that's not your flag. That belongs to us, and you have no right to it, and you have no right to this land.
Did you just tell an Aboriginal man to put down your flag? He's Aboriginal, Habibi. You're throwing money at a Jew. So classy. There you go. You see, these so-called Palestinians, they'll steal anybody's culture. They'll pretend like it's theirs. It's not his flag. It is an Aboriginal flag. And an Indigenous man here held what he claims to be now his flag. So Israel's his Indigenous land, and now Australia. Welcome to the Intifada.
There's no anti-Semitism here.
There's no anti-Semitism in Melbourne.
None.
Really?
Well, not from us anyway.
Okay, I didn't say you, but
How about the genocide?
so do you stand against anti-Semitism?
Stand against genocide? And
Absolutely.
do you? Why is that?
Why do I stand against genocide?
Oh, with genocide. Oh, against.
I absolutely stand against genocide.
Go bash your
Never bash a woman in my life. But since we're on the topic of women, why do you stand with gang rapists?
I don't.
So, will you condemn Hamas?
Do you?
Absolutely.
So targeted against you, isn't it?
What, I reckon they hate me more than they hate Israel.
They do.
They care more about my fake.
I got a peace deal we can do. We'll give you Harvey.
They care more about my fake woman bashing than their fake genocide.
Yeah, stand here with this police presence.
So are you threatening me? You're saying that I'll get bashed?
This is the only way you'll come down and try and stand up for yourself.
So your argument is that because I'm unsafe to be alone,
Don't twist it.
you told me not to come here alone. Why shouldn't I come here
Hey,
alone?
why haven't you
Why
responded
wouldn't-
to Hash?
Why wouldn't I
Why
come
haven't you
here alone?
responded to Hash?
Why wouldn't I come here alone?
Why don't you come respond to Hash's post?
Why did Hash blame Jews for firebombing his shop?
They did. Or Jew supporters.
How many women did you beat?
Never beat a woman in my life. Now,
When you
now
kiss
since,
someone,
since you care so much about women, do you condemn the gang rape of women on October 7th?
Of course.
Okay.
What
So
gang
you
rape
condemn-
of women on October 7th? Do you have proof of that?
They literally filmed their crimes. Do you say so? They.
You are a terrorist. I would not talk to a terrorist. I'm not going to talk to a terrorist.
You're talking
I'm
to
not
me,
going to
mate.
respond to you. You're a terrorist.
And by the way, guys, if you want to hear the real story about my personal life, if you're as interested as them, rebelfromthestart.com. I tell it all, the good, the bad, the ugly. But guess what? The ugly is nowhere near as ugly as that.
Why hasn't the pro-Palestine spoken up in regards to the children used as child suicide bombers during the Second Intifada? Why haven't they spoken up for the use of child labor that was killed by Hamas, by the way, to dig their tunnels? Why haven't they spoken up in regards to the children used as human shield when Hamas launches rocket against Israel? It's disgusting. Like I said, I stand up for the truth.
What brings you here?
I really wanted to come here to support positivity, to bring and meet Jewish people and Christian people together in a sense of supporting Australia. Australia is a fair go country, and I'm here for love, and that's why I'm here.
Why are you wearing an Australian flag?
Because I'm proud to be an Australian, I'm proud to be an Armenian, and my girlfriend's Jewish, and I'm proud to represent everything that she believes in.
It's un-Australian to not be patriotic, to not be nationalistic. That's why there's no Australian flags there. They are not aligned with Australian values.
What do we got? Yemini is a wife. So you seem to care so much about women.
Yeah,
What about the women in October 7 who were gang raped by your heroes?
What are you wasting your time on an ignorant, stupid person?
I think it's important for the world to see these masked morons.
She might change her mind. Facts will confuse her. Facts will confuse her, that's all.
Do you condemn the killing of women and children?
Absolutely. Hamas should be condemned. Mate,
Are you a real man?
A real man's
in front of you. A real man is in front of you now.
it's debatable.
I'm not, he can't touch me.
It is
You
debatable.
can't touch me. I can take on Senate. You got no heart. You got no courage. That's why I'm here by myself in front of thousands of people because I'm a symbol of resistance.
Yeah, and what's that resistance? Rape? Do you support Hamas rape? Is that your
No
resistance?
morals, no values, no heart. So Muslims, Christians, and Jews live together peacefully. Yeah.
Really? Peacefully?
They did.
What happened in...
They did. Alhamdulillah. We did. The world knows it. The world knows. That's why
Habibi,
you're
I'm from
bombing
Yemen.
Christians.
I thought you can
That's why
lie.
you're
You can
bombing
lie to
Christians
white
and
people. You
Muslims.
can't lie to me.
You're bombing Christians
I'm from
and
Yemen.
Muslims.
Habib.
You
I didn't
deep
say
down
that.
know that the Israeli system is racist. That if anyone who's not a Zionist, you know how they treat them. Yeah. You know how the world.
A quarter
works.
of Israel is not Jewish. How do you explain that?
A quarter of Israel. You know, all right, you define me. What's Israel? Do you believe Gaza and West Bank is part of Israel? Do you
No, I'm
believe
saying
you
Israel
define-
proper. I'm talking about
You
Israel.
know why
I'm
they
talking
want
about- talk to me
Gaza's
normal,
land?
Michael. Let's
Yeah, okay, all right, let's talk normal.
Israel proper. Yeah, we're not talking about leave Gaza and West Bank out, right? Israel proper. There's a quarter of the population is not Jewish. How do
call
you?
it Palestine? You say Israel, in my head it's Palestine.
Yeah, because you want to ethnically cleanse Israel of
Ethnically
Jews.
cleanse Israel.
Forget the man. What about the message? Why are you standing here protesting a rally against anti-Semitism? Are you against?
Because you are a child killer.
Why do you think they hate me so much? Because I'm better looking than them.
Probably. Yeah.
You have that problem too.
I wish.
Why would I condemn Hamas anyway?
They raped and butchered women. They kidnapped women.
They have not.
Do you really believe that, or is that just a talking point you have to repeat to convince yourself that you're not standing with the most evil people on the planet?
I'm unlike you, brainwashed. Okay.
They published it. They live streamed their crimes. You don't believe Hamas when they say they did it? They were proud of it.
When did they say that?
They live streamed it on October 7. How can you deny it?
I feel bad for you. I feel really bad for you.
Have a nice day. Peace to you all.
You seem very peaceful.
Peace to you all.
Why are you wearing a mask?
Get fucked.
And Victoria Police again today showing us that they do know how to do their job by moving on the thugs that have been terrorizing our city and specifically Jews since the 7th of October. What would you say to Aussies that think, well, this is a problem in the Middle East, keep it out of Australia, and we don't want to hear about it here?
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's what they thought in the UK as well, and what they thought in France. But unfortunately, this ideology spreads, and first it starts, with the Saturday people and then the Sunday people. So
I think that's not only the problem like in Middle East. It's all over the world now. In Australia, in United States, everywhere.
Why are you still wearing a mask? Is it COVID, or are you ashamed of your views? Wow, that's so original. Stand against violence against women. Hamas gang rapists, your heroes.
What are you doing here? Shame on you. It's disgusting. You should be ashamed. What do you have to say about October 7th? What do you have to say? Do you have anything to say? One word. Was bad? Nah.
quietly. That's
okay. What she's wearing?
You've come to a protest against anti-Semitism wrapped in a terrorist scarf, and you wonder why anyone's reacting to you. So there you have it. Thousands gathered here in peace to stand against the shocking rise of anti-Semitism since the horrific attack on October 7. Now, you can see, in contrast to the other side here, where they're chanting for genocide and refuse to fly even one Australian flag, this side coming here in love and peace, flying the Israeli flag, but proud about Australia, proud to be Australian, standing for Western democratic values. So if you think for a second this is about a war in the Middle East, wake up before it's too late, because the war on everything we stand for have arrived on our streets. If you think it's important for the world to see the true face of the hate that has arrived on our streets and the threat they pose to our way of life, make sure to like, comment, but most importantly, share it far and wide. Not only because the Jewish community need your support right now, but our future way of life here in Australia depends on it. And then if you support Daniel, if you think Daniel's work today here on the ground again is important and needed, make sure to head over to protectavi.com, help cover all of our security costs, including Daniel. Protectavi.com. I couldn't do any of this without him, and certainly not without you. Protectavi.com.